Shalom, Kol Haloyim, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rachak double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone, peace and blessings to the elect. I wanted to make a video about this article. It was updated, it says on January 2nd, so very recent. Elon Musk rings alarm bells, says the U.S. is going bankrupt, and urges immediate action, else the dollar is going to be worth nothing. So why is this important that Elon Musk is actually saying this? Well, you have to remember that Trump names Elon Musk to lead government efficiency drive. So Trump named Elon Musk to be one of the two heads of the Department of Government Efficiency. And as we're going to read in this article, this department is going to work outside the configurations of the government. And they're basically going to work as almost advisors in a way. So their advice and their counsel is going to be held in high regard concerning the government and how they spend money. So when you have someone that's been put in a position like this, and he's already a multi-billionaire, and he has the most lucrative contracts out of really any company in the world or in the U.S., then now all of a sudden his words are going to be held in even higher regard, which means that if he's warning about how the U.S. dollar could be worth nothing, how the U.S. is going bankrupt, he could easily give input and give his advice and talk about how the chip needs to be pushed forward, which is the mark of the beast. That's why this is very important what he's saying, because because it deals with prophecy coming to pass. So let's read a little bit about what he says, a little bit of that other article, and then we'll grab some precepts. This article says Elon Musk, the world's richest man and CEO of Tesla, has issued a stark warning about America's financial future. Speaking on the Joe Rogan Experience, Musk expressed serious concerns about the U.S. national debt, which has reached a staggering $36 trillion. According to Musk, if drastic measures aren't taken soon, the dollar's value could plummet to nothing, leaving the country in financial ruin. And if a scenario like this takes place, Elon Musk could easily say, "See, I told you, well, this is the contingency plan, the microchip, the mark of the beast." He could easily do that. And that would help him out. Why? Because remember, his company Neuralink is working on a brain chip, a brain implant, and that goes hand in hand with the one that goes in your hand, right? They're both chip implants, which are the mark of the beast in the book of Revelation 13. It says Musk pointed out a troubling reality. Interest payments on the debt are consuming an alarming 23% of all government revenue, a figure that's steadily rising. If we don't act, the entire government budget will be used just to pay interest, he explained. This will leave no funds for critical programs like Social Security or Medicare. Musk's grim assessment paints a picture of a potential economic meltdown if reforms aren't enacted quickly. And whether an economic meltdown happens because of this or something else, we know according to Bible prophecy that there is going to be, as it states, a time like never was nor shall be. That means that an economic meltdown is going to come. A disastrous time, a perilous time is going to come no matter what. And once again, the whole point is that Elon Musk could easily just say, look, we need to establish some kind of order. The dollar has collapsed. There's no more value in it. We need to establish a currency system. So the microchip. He could easily do that with his new position. So let's read about that position a little bit. In this article from Reuters, It says U.S. President-elect Donald Trump on Tuesday named Elon Musk to a role aimed at creating a more efficient government, handing even more influence to the world's richest man who donated millions of dollars to helping Trump get elected. Musk and former Republican presidential candidate Vivek Ramaswamy will co-lead a newly created Department of Government Efficiency, an entity Trump indicated will operate outside the confines of the government. Trump said in a statement that Musk and Ramaswamy will pave the way for my administration to dismantle government bureaucracy, slash excess regulations, cut wasteful expenditures, and restructure federal agencies. Trump said the new department will realize long-held Republican dreams and provide advice and guidance from outside of government. So that's important. They're going to be providing advice and guidance from outside of government, signaling the Musk and Ramaswamy roles would be informal, without requiring Senate approval, and allowing Musk to remain the head of Tesla, X, and SpaceX. So their roles in this new Department of Government Efficiency is going to be held outside of the government, basically providing advice and giving guidance to the government. And so, of course, Musk's words are going to be held in high regard because of not only who he is and the money that he has, but also his now newly appointed position. Him and this guy, Ramaswamy. Never heard of him, but they're both the two heads. So now you have this guy Musk talking about or warning basically of a financial collapse. It's no coincidence. It's no coincidence that he has a company working on brain chips and he gets appointed with this new position. And we're living in the end times when the Bible prophesies of a mark going in your head or your forehead. We brought this out before, but because of what Musk is saying, warning about the U.S. Economy, it's relevant to bring this out again, this info. So Revelation 13, verse 16. Surprised I don't have that highlighted. Let me do that. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. The he is talking about Esau, Edom, the man that runs America, that runs the entire world. He causeth everyone, is what verse 16 is saying. It's not talking about small nations and rich nations and great nations, no. And even if it was, it's people that make up these nations. So it's talking about people. Doesn't matter what your class is, what your race is. If you're free, you're in jail, doesn't matter. You're going to be caused. You're going to be pushed towards, heavily influenced towards receiving a mark in your right hand or in your foreheads, and that is the microchip or the RFID chip. Elon Musk's company, Neuralink, is working for a chip in your head, and you have a lot of companies, not just in America, but globally, that are working on and already have efficiently running chips for your hand. Of course, we have different stores, like I know over here in Maryland, Whole Foods over here in Maryland. It allows you to use the chip. Just in there not too long ago, and I seen it. You can pay with your chip. If you have it in your hand, you hover right over it, and boom, you can pay and leave. Pay for your groceries and leave just like that. Verse 17, and that no man might buy or sell, save he, meaning except he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So this is coming very, very soon. And society is going to be pushed towards taking this because there's going to be some kind of economic collapse, some kind of financial disaster where a new monetary system has to be put into place. And it's going to be through this chip, 100% guaranteed, because that's what we just read. You either believe in the Bible or you don't. There's no other interpretation. How do we know the mark is talking about this microchip? Well, if you click verse 16, click on interlinear concordance, and you click on that word mark, you see the Greek word is charagma. And what does it mean? A stamp or imprinted mark. That's what it is. Imprinted. That's all it is. I mean, it's straightforward. It's what is it called? It's nothing further to break down. It's not a hard prophecy to understand either. It's actually quite easy to interpret by just doing exactly what we just did. Even down here, a thing carved, sculpture, a graven work. Yeah, that's it. It's pricked into your skin or under your skin. That's what it means by something carved, a sculpture, a stamp, an imprinted mark. It's the microchip, right? Very, very easy, very simple to understand. Let's also grab this in the book of Jeremiah. Let me see, 51. Jeremiah 51 verse 7. This is a prophecy referring to America. And America is being called Babylon here. It says Babylon is suddenly fallen, verse 8, and destroyed. How for her? Hold on. Yeah, verse 8. How for her take balm for her pain, if so be she may be healed. Balm is a healing ointment. We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. So it doesn't matter what policies they try to pass, what advice they get from Musk or the other guy. They're going to do things to fulfill prophecy because the Lord is making them do it. He's not only just allowing, he's making them do certain things to fulfill his words, what he wants done. And so Babylon is not going to be healed. Doesn't matter how much money they print. Doesn't matter what kind of tariffs they impose on these other nations, how they try to get rid of that, the debt ceiling that they currently have right now. No, Babylon is quickly spiraling down a drain. And there's no way to heal this place. It says, forsake her and let us go every one into his own country. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the sky. So this place is going down no matter what. But you see what Edom is going to do is use that, what they believe to be, to their advantage. And say, yeah, this place is going down. We need to take back control. Establish that microchip. Make everybody have to take it. That's why it says he causeth all. Because if there's a famine and you don't know where your next meal is coming from, if people are looting and rioting and you don't know how you're going to be protected, when it's cold at night and you don't know where to sleep, majority of people who don't have faith in the Lord, in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, are going to put their trust in the government. And what your government going to tell you? Well, if you want these things, if you want protection, if you want food, if you want to be able to sleep good at night with a proper roof over your head, take this chip. It's just that simple. He causeth all. And I can easily see this being done with Trump in office, and also with Elon Musk being the head of that Department of Government Efficiency, whatever it's called. I'll grab one last precept. Try to get at least 2 to 3 each lesson. 3 is good. Matthew 24 and 21, because I quoted it. For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of this world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So we're stepping into a very, very terrible time. The only way to be protected from it is to have your faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. If you do that, not only will he protect you and keep you from taking the mark of the beast, but he'll also deliver you upon his second return. So Lord's will, this was edifying to the elect. Kol Haloyim, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to the elect. Shalom.